Hey guys, forgot to put this literally anywhere in the video, so I'm just gonna pre-record this here and put it in the very front. If you like the video, click the like button. If you disagree with me entirely, that's fine. Dislike, leave a comment telling me why I'm wrong. That is 100% okay. Click that subscribe button because it is free to do and it helps me grow. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy the video, guys. Bye. What's up, guys? Radali here, and today we're going to be getting a little controversial on the channel because we're going to be talking about SBMM. Whoopee! So to start, yes, there should be an SBMM in casual. There has to be. Otherwise, how in the hell are you going to differentiate the good people from the bad people? But it either needs to be reworked or, in my opinion, I think just not having it would be better than the way that it's currently being done in Call of Duty, because it's atrocious. So the way that it seems to work right now, just from me playing the video game, is that it seems to be just the protected bracket of people who are below average, and then it's everyone else. Mind you, I have a KD of like 1.38. I'll throw that up on screen now. I'm above average according to Call of Duty. 0.9 is the tippy top of average players as it stands. And that is me just W keying, maybe jumping around the corner if I know someone's gonna be there. That's about it. I don't try to do the slide cancel exploits that are out. I don't do any exploit mechanics. I run around, I shoot, and I maybe jump. That's about it. I'm not out here bitching about slide canceling. I'm not out here bitching about no movement mechanics. I'm here to have fun and play the video game like everyone else. And it's so cringe to me that like people think that it's okay to protect this group of players, but we can't protect the slightly above average players. We can only protect the people who don't know how to use their thumbs or their arm to shoot a gun. Like, that's it. Like, that's crazy to me. Like I said, I have a 1.38 KD, and I'm going up against people who have 2, 2.3, 2.5, 3, 4 KD. It's ridiculous. That is not SBMM. That is not me playing against people who are my skill level. That is me playing against people who are way higher than my skill level. And the people that I'm playing against are running. They're doing slide cancel exploits. They're doing all this shit that's in MW22 right now, all while using a Fennec, a mini-back, the Kastov 76U. Like, I rarely see these people ever actually going for camos, and 9 times out of 10, they have the camo on their gun, and they're not going for long shots, because that's what you need to get platinum. Speaking of camo challenges, that's why I'm playing the multiplayer in Call of Duty. Otherwise, I wouldn't be touching it, because it is just a sweat fest right now. SBMM and the way it stands right now is that people who are slightly above average are starting to leave MP, because why would they play it? They're being thrown in like they're playing against pros or something, which is another dumb argument that I'm going to talk about, the NBA argument. But it's so stupid because, like, they're being driven out, and so there's being less and less. So it's creating this massive divide where you're either now below average or you've come to and you're above average. Or you just stop playing the video game. You stop playing MP and you just go play Warzone, where it's going to be a lot more diverse. But speaking of the NBA argument, let's get right into that, because that has to be the dumbest argument for skill-based matchmaking I've ever heard. So the way that it goes is, well, the NBA players have to play against people their skill level. Yeah, that's fair. Well, guess what? Call of Duty also has a pro league. It's called CDL, where guess what? They have a rank, and the winner gets rewarded with the highest rank, the champion. The argument that these people are trying to make more equates to some dude who is just good at playing street ball is now being shipped out to the NBA to play against those pros because they're slightly above average than everyone else on their court. All while, let me remind you, you have absolutely nothing that you're working towards. There's no rank, there's no like money at the end, there is nothing at the end. You are playing NBA players as someone who is slightly above average on street ball, and you get nothing out of it. And that's just how it should be in some people's minds. It's crazy. And then speaking of famous individuals, the only people that the 4 SBMM group are saying is streamers and YouTubers. Because, oh, they just want to get easy pubs and just dominate everyone. But that's simply not true. Literally all of my friends that I play with hate SBMM. They're not YouTubers. They're not making a big fuss online because they have lives outside of Call of Duty. These are people who aren't doing this just to be able to pub stomp for their audience, just to pub stomp. These are people like me who are also going for camos just want to be able to W key and have fun in the game and not get absolutely obliterated by some dude who's been sniffing Adderall and huffing G Fuel all day. I know that's kind of redundant, but it still makes sense in the terms of what we're talking about right now. Now, I have no idea what the KD is of the people that I play with, but I know it's below mine. Because whenever I play with these people, they refuse to let me be the lobby leader because I will put them with the sweatiest of the sweats. I am not allowed to host in my friend group anymore because of it. Because I am slightly above average in Call of Duty that I've been playing on mouse and keyboard alone for 5 years. Meanwhile, these are people who just get home from work and just want to play video games. But because they're also slightly above average, all of them have a KD of over than 1. They're also being put in with the 2s, the 2.5s, the 3s. That's not fun for anyone. These are the quote-unquote 50-year-old dads who just come home from work and want to be able to sit on their couch and play video games. Literally, I have gotten snaps from these people who are sitting on their couch staring at the 70-inch TV with the console right underneath it. These are the people who claim, oh, these are the people we need to protect. Well, SBMM is not protecting these people. It is actively hurting them, and they know about it, and they don't want it. That's how bad it's getting, dude. The only people who actively want to keep SBMM are the people who are way above average, who are probably at CDL level, who could play in the CDL games, but don't for whatever reason, and the people who are actually so bad that they have a 0.5 KD, which is the minimum of the average player. Literally no one else in any bracket is being protected except for those two, and everyone else is going to get phased out, and it's going to be those two groups because no one else is going to want to play. They are actively hurting the player base as it is for their own nefarious reasons, and it's the same reasons that they claim the anti-SBMM people are. Once again, I am not saying there should be no skill-based matchmaking in casual. There needs to be, because then otherwise, yes, you get people who get absolutely pub stomped, and then they're not going to play. But what needs to happen is we need to meet somewhere in the middle. The way that I propose it, it should prioritize ping or location over SBMM. So pull from ping and location first, then out of that group, SBMM out of there. Because 9 times out of 10, people in the same region tend to have the same skill level. It's not everyone, but mostly. It is the way that it has worked in past Call of Duty games, and it has worked super well. I believe that is literally how Black Ops 4 did it, and it worked super well. I always felt like I had a fair chance of winning a gunfight. There was obviously always that one dude who was insane, but guess what? I didn't feel like I was getting absolutely reamed on because 4 out of the 5 people in a lobby aren't gods and absolute sweats. I don't think anyone would be against having a ranked mode where these ultra sweats can go play ranked and have the highest rank. I don't think anyone would complain about SBMM then, because you're working towards something, no? I don't mind sweating it out and trying my hardest if it means that I get shown a reward at the end that tells me, hey, you did this good. You are moving up to this placement. Okay, perfect. I'll sweat my heart out then because I want to keep getting better and better. But right now, as it stands, there is no reason to get better and better. I am actively grinding for camos. I'm not going for KD. I'm going for camos. I just so happen to have an above average KD while not sweating. I mean, it gets to the point where it's just actively not fun to play by myself. Because it's I end up playing with my friends who are slightly below me. Then I get put into easier lobbies that I can actually manage. And they're like, okay, I'm going to hop off for the night. That was fun. All right, yeah, cool. Then I go back to my own lobbies because I'm still playing. Because of the way that my work thing is set up, I could stay up later. Now all of a sudden I'm being thrown in with the people who are slide canceling exploit, doing that weird gorilla crawl thing across the ground, and are absolutely wiping the floor with me with golden guns that they're not even trying to get platinum for. And remember, this is not like me going into easier lobbies knowing they're going to be easy. My friends refuse to let me be the host because they know that it's going to be the sweatiest hellscape on the planet, dude. But then you get the people yelling, oh, skill issue, just get better at the game. These are the same people who are probably at a below average because they're the ones defending SBMM. These are the protected brackets and are just not that good at the game. But yet they're telling me, oh, just get better, as if they also can't just get better. But I'm going to call it there. I want to try to make a video of something that I feel passionate about. I really don't like making videos that I'm not passionate about, or else it just feels kind of forced and gross. So You are always welcome to comment, to tell me that I'm wrong, tell me what you think. But any actively toxic or hateful messages that show up in the comments will be deleted. I'm not afraid to delete comments. But that's all. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.